Hello YouTube, this is part 2. If you would like your own personal reading, contact me at intuitiveretta@gmail.com. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below. Okay, so I don't really watch the news. I don't have cable like that. So, but I was looking on YouTube and because now YouTube like forces people to watch the news. So, or whatever, because their news sources, CNBC and this, is all like pushed to the top. So what's going on is Ukraine is still out there, right? So we're seeing that, Ukraine, Russia did a missile and killed 50 people, right? But at the same time, I seen an interview of these two Ukrainian people. I don't even know where I seen this from, right? And they were getting off the train or something. And I don't know, where did I see this video from? But they were talking about how they hate Ukraine. And how it's the Ukrainian army that's killing the civilians. And that Russia is the one that helped them get out the country. That Russia army people were the ones that helped them get out the country safe. And to get, but it was the Ukrainians that were coming in killing civilians. This is what they were saying. I don't know where this video is, but I happen to see it somewhere. But on the news, it's showing that, Ukrainians 50 of them were killed by a Russian missile, right? And I said this month is all about the magician out there playing. So Ukraine is still in play here. Okay, why is Ukraine still in play? And then at the same time, we are hearing that, was it Friday or Thursday, that I think it was yesterday, that on SpaceX just did a launch off, a sole private launch into space. Nothing government funded, no officials. These were private people going into space, right? We also know that we have SpaceX, which is the 6th branch of our military. But also up in space, there's nukes, right? Then you see the World Economic Forum. We're having a discussion about this is the time. It can go either or. They're worried that this is the time to interact or enact what they need to be done, right? To issue into this whole new world order and this whole new system. And then at the same time, you see in the news that they want to, before it was that Russia wanted for gas, what was it, rubles, or what the heck is the Russia rubles, I think. And then now, you heard for a couple of weeks now that the Saudis are talking about getting rid of the dollar. And then now, all of a sudden, it's looking like the yen, I think it's the yen, that they want to use, right? That will wipe us out. And then you hear Biden the whole time talking about, hey, there's going to be shortages and So, does this whole SpaceX, is that Elon Musk? Mind you, you guys stop looking at Elon Musk as he's some type of hero. I can even show you my old video. It got taken down off of YouTube years ago. But I told you before, he is not, his family, his father is sick. He's not the good guy. And everybody keeps, like, Elon Musk, like, he's our savior. No, he's not. He's not, all right? So stop looking at him as he's this good guy, all right? So what does this whole space thing have to, does this whole space launch have anything to do with Ukraine and Russia? Yes. It's all part of everything together. Okay. So it does have something to do with the Ukraine. What's going on with this whole 50 civilians killed with the missile? Because it's in the news. working hard, just like it's a muck, just working to be working. People are just working to be working in a mess. This was the conception. This is the conception. This is the point. They want the hearts and minds of the people. So this whole thing was to get people emotional. To get people emotional. And inspiration to do more. So inspiration to fight harder, or for them to use more weapons against Russia, or to do something. So this was all part of a plan to see that them work. This was a working idea, right? They're working this whole Russia thing in the midst of chaos and muck, and it's like they're doing things. They're just working along, right? This whole thing was to get at the heart of people and to get people mad and wanting to do something, right? Is it working? It's giving them abilities to make some decisions. So they're between decisions right now of what they're going to go. So this gave them the ability to make some decisions, right? So there's a decision coming. This is them posting things. You know, this is them giving you the object of what they want you to see and do. There's some decisions about to be made. Okay. What does the world government want to do to Russia? They want to control Russia. Their whole thing, the world government wants to control Russia. This is what this whole Ukraine thing is, what they're doing. These things, they want control over Russia. The magician wants control over Russia, right? Is it working? I'm worried. I'm worried, right? I'm worried that they're going to get Putin out and silence him and ruin him, right? But that's their whole point. They want him out and ruin him. So is their plan working? So far, so good. They're trying to get him out to ruin him. So far, the magicians at play, it's working. They're trying to get Putin out and ruin him and to shut him up. All right. What will we see this month in regards to Russia? I'm trying to look at all the news that was going on. And remember, I said everything is ritualistic this month. Right? All the deaths. Part of ritual, harnessing energy. What's going to happen with Russia this month? They're going to show their strength. They're going to stand their ground and they have a lot of courage. They're going to show their inner strength and their outer strength. They're going to stand their ground even with things that are going on intellectually, like they're getting attacked intellectually, maybe their computers, their finances. People are attacking them strategically, they're still trying to hold their ground and show courage. And they're trying to balance three things, or maybe three superpowers. They're trying to balance three things, maybe three superpowers, maybe three things. Okay, so I don't see them going down this month yet. All right. And look at the Ukrainian guy. They have him, remember, TV is programmed as part of the magician's tool. Is this perception, is this illusion. They've had this Ukraine guy on the Grammy Awards. He's been on TV everywhere. Everywhere. All dressed up. Like if you're in the middle of a war, and so they got him everywhere. You know, people are calling him... His PR right now is great. The people are falling for it. And I said, be careful of what's going on and where energy is going this month, because they're harnessing it. And this is all about a month of the rituals and what they're doing, and someone's orchestrating it all. Manifest him. All right, so we gotta manifest that. Okay, what else is in the news? All right, so we got the Obama and Biden thing that was kind of strange. We have the FBI thing that, you know, the Department of Homeland Security and stuff like that. That's in the news. Then we have the rocket launch that has something to do with Russia and Ukraine. All right, so we see that. What else was going on? I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Oh, Will Smith is still in the news. Why is he still in the news? Who knows? But he's still in the news, right? They also got the January 6th. 2 people got acquitted, right? In January 6th. But they're not really talking about that. On the news, on MSNBC, as of 7 hours ago, they're talking about Proud Boys leader confessed to organizing an attack. So the news is diminishing the people that got acquitted, right? And also the Governor Whitaker thing, where the defendants I think a couple got acquitted, and the other ones got a mistrial. They're not talking about that. They're still talking about this January 6th and an attack. But what's also funny was those Department of Homeland, the guys that were posing as DHI, they were saying that they came in, they were the gang unit and also investigating January 6th. And also a lot of, if you remember, a Ukraine Nazi was in the January. There's pictures of this Ukraine Nazi guy that's been in pictures with Biden, with, I don't know if it was who the heck, I know it's someone high up in the Republican Party over in Ukraine years ago. There's pictures of this Nazi guy there, but there's pictures of him in the Capitol. He also was part of the color revolution that went on when we did the regime change in Ukraine. He was part of it. And also we have pictures of him on January 6th, part of the whole thing that was going on. All right? So, this whole January 6th. Why is there diminishing the acquittals? This guy, the head Proud Boy, why is he in the news? Part of a plan. They're singling him out. It's perception, conception, to work on the heart and minds of the people, right? So this is something that they have. They feel like, oh, we got him. The information, we're going to use him. We're putting him out. And actually, he was like a single person. He really didn't have anything. Like they're saying that he had this big operation to attack. No, I see he was more of a loner. I don't think he was really that much of a leader. I'm not seeing that he was, but they're going to use him. But I think he was more of like a solitary. I don't see him, but they're using this for people's emotions. Right? So they're using that as people's emotions. Also, this bill that's still going on, this Don't Say Gay bill, which is not at all. I firmly agree with not schooling K through 3rd grades about sexuality. I think that's, they should. See. It's just working. It's a mess. It's just part of 2 things coming together for a plan. It's part of the plan, and it's purposely put out there so the light can be shined on it, right? So it's part of the plan. It's one of many plans that they're working on to put out there, right? Okay. What does the chief of staff, Ron Klein, have to do with the magician? Right? With the magician, the person that's orchestrating it. Everything. He's there. He's there to help everything crumble, to destroy everything. He's there. He's still, what's his thing, is standing his ground even though they've been attacked, and showing what he wants to show them. So he's part of the destruction. The destruction of what? The destruction of our independence, of our movement. So he's there to help with the destruction of our independence and our movements. That's what Ron Klein, or whatever his name is, Klein, the chief of staff, he's there to help with the destruction of our movements and our independence, basically. How about Obama? What does he have to do with the magician, the head people? He's working together, cultivating. It's the allure. He's there to help, Remember I said, so many things going on. Look at the pink ring over here. It's like to confuse the people. It's so much going on that the people aren't paying attention. Part of his job with this magician, Obama, is to show all these nice, shiny objects to confuse people even more, to allure them over here to not see what's going on over there. They're all working together. They're working together. There's 7 people working together. It could be 7 countries, 7 high people, 7 political people, 7 people of power that own the world are working together. And Obama is working with them to allure, to show all the shiny things and have people's he may have some regrets doing it, but he's still going to go full steam ahead. Okay. I've been talking about these aliens. And I've been wanting to bring this out, this aliens, this discussion, or whatever, because I kind of had some epiphanies, and it has to do with the old gods, the new gods. If you remember the HBO movie, and it's the whole fight about the old gods, the new gods, and we always kind of change these gods throughout the year. Remember the old gods, the Norse gods, the mythology we had. Then Jesus Christ came in. He became a new god. Now Jesus Christ is getting pushed aside, and now technology is coming in as the new god, right? Are these beings that I'm in mind, that I've met, I've seen, are these part of everything that's going on right now? They've been here. They've been here. Are these beings? I would say they're there, right? They've been here. I've always said they've always been here. They've been here. They've been here. I think they've been here since the giants, or maybe they were the giants. They've been here, right? The big heads. They've been here. They had a bigger, in the past, they had a bigger thing than they do now. But they are walking a tightrope, right? They are walking a tightrope because things are coming at them, these beings. And they have to have the perception of being on the up and up and stand their ground. Do they want to be a new god? The allure. They want the allure of it. They want to be one of the new gods. It's like it's calling them. It's like the allure to have people, but it doesn't have any substance. So people, they want that allure. They want people to look at them and to know it's them, and and this and that. But with the 7 of buckets, it's like all this confusion, right? And all this stuff, but no real substance. It's just confusion. But I think it's not only them. I think it's 3. So I think it's 3 interdimensionals or aliens or whatever working together to be the new gods. Interesting. I want to get into the whole alien interdimensional thing later. But I just needed that to add to my thing. Okay? So if you guys have anything else that's going on in the news, these are the things that I kind of seen what was going on. Let me know. And maybe you have some insights or whatever. I just find that the magician's working hard this month. Let's not lend them our energy. Let's be aware of what's going on, so they can't use our energy. Talk to you guys later. Bye.